Hello everybody, it's Brett here, Lionheart84. It's Sunday. It's the first dry day we've had for as long as I can remember that coincides with a Sunday, so I'm actually going to get a few little bits and pieces done today, hopefully. And I was reading the weather report yesterday and they said it's been the wettest February on record in the UK since records began in terms of rainfall, so that probably explains why the whole garden's waterlogged. Anyway, I've got a couple of tasks today, and I'm not going to do a video of repotting because a lot of people know how to repot. It's a bit boring. So my first little task I'm going to do is I'm going to repot all of these loquat seedlings. These were from seed sown about, I think it was probably about May last year, so the year old, sort of 6 to 8 inches tall. They're already quite pot bound, but they're also extremely prone to being blown over in the wind. So what I've decided to do is transfer them into larger pots so that they get going nice and early in the spring. So these should be about right. I've got two different sizes of pot here, only because I haven't got enough of one size. This is about a 2 litre pot, roughly a 6-inch diameter, and this slightly larger one is close to 3 litres. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 8 to repot, and I think I only planted 8 seeds last year, so that's not too bad really. So I'm going to mix up some compost in a minute and repot these, and then just do a 30-second video of the finished job. I said I'm not going to film the actual repotting video because there's plenty of those around, and it'll get a bit boring for people. So I'll catch up with you in the video when I've finished the repotting. Now, for anyone interested, I've blended my own mix of compost today, which roughly comprises of equal parts of a multi-purpose potting compost. I'm using cocoa fibre and some composted fine bark, and I've also added a small quantity of horse manure, which will provide feed and help condition the soil as well. Sorry about the shaky hands. And to that mix I've added a little bit of chicken manure, which in this case happens to be Miracle Grow, and some general purpose slow release fertiliser, which is Grow More. Basically I've just given these all a really good mix up here, so you can probably see the little bits of food in there. This is a very open, easy draining compost because of the composted fine bark and the manure and the cocoa fibre in it, so I haven't needed to add any extra grit for drainage for this because it shouldn't be too necessary with pineapple guavas and loquats anyway. But I just thought if anybody wanted to see what mix I was using, it's roughly equal parts cocoa fibre, composted fine bark, a regular multi-purpose compost of any sort, and I've added a little bit of horse manure as well. So here we are now with the repotted seedling loquats. These were grown from fruit from my local corner shop. Nice quality fruit, so I thought it'd be worth trying to germinate the seeds, and I can always use these for grafting in the future if one day they fruit or flower and turn out to be no good. Anyway, I've had a reasonable day doing repotting, so I just thought I'd show the finished article. I'm going to give these a light watering in a minute, although it looks like it's going to rain on and off all week, so not too much of a problem. But they're now in about roughly 6-inch pots, which vary in size from sort of 2 to 3 litres, so they should be okay in these pots, I think, for probably another year, and then I'll have to go into much larger pots. Anyway, thank you for watching everybody. That's my seedling loquat update. Much appreciate anybody who has watched. Obviously it'd be nice if you subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, and you're welcome to like the video or give it a thumbs down. I won't be offended, and obviously share it with anyone who you think might be interested. I'll catch up with you in the next video. Brett out.